Where is the murder weapon?
Yeah, breathing heavy, see the sprouted through concession. Adolescent teen whose only motto was undressing. Eucharist is tributed by her mother on Sunday, whose only goal alone was to get her daughter in heaven. If only they knew the challenges that would ensue. It tests the faith of both as they grew colder and they drew further from each other. Moral swamping is a clue that a pregnancy unplanned is just enough for faith to brew. Yes, mama slaving trying to find a house to raise her child, cause the baby father's never in the page. 18 years and pregnant, it's the pressure, guilt and shame that starts to cloud the day. But through the rain lies a ray of sunshine that's shining so bright within her belly. She feels the baby kicking every day, it's a melody. But mama's mama ain't see it the same. Abuse is deadly and distorted, so instead of life, he's pushing for abortion. Ironic cause she always votes Republican opposed. Pro-life with no exception, can't neglect your moral code. So all of a sudden did abuse begin to fold? Is it cause the one who's pregnant is the child she beholds? Swear if you don't kill this baby you won't have a home. Embarrass me, your family, and everyone you know. And if your dad was still alive then he would have a stroke. If you had this child, find a new family to call your own. Well that don't matter cause with this fetus I'll start my own. Ain't no one has control of me, my body or my dome. You hypocritical, manipulated individuals. Visuals are clouded to degrees you'll never know.
The ego is the enemy.
Disease affects them both. For mother, the child is loud but not as bold. She knew her mom's obsession with heaven wasn't a goal. She just cared for the acceptance of outsiders from her home. But see, she wasn't blaming her cause she was guilty too. She worried of the popular consensus from a crew. But pregnancy had changed her, majority grew. A recession would pursue, and her perception could renew. For wisdom, a name that doesn't relate to her wisdom. Since child she was cursed for giving birth, but she's a victim. A similar predicament is what she was in. Sees the end, the beginning, but she feels that she can't breathe again. Cause everything she didn't want to happen has occurred. She tried her best to be a loving mother, she observed the little things in dance that she catch her daughter glancing at. It's scared her, so she sheltered her to avoid always hurt. She never thought her daughter would grow up without a father, and now her daughter's daughter or son will follow suit. She prayed that God would keep her on the path of faithful hue. Now she's following the curse that was set by those who rule. Previous generation, she sees her daughter's boldness. She's envious despite affirmation, she don't want it. So both of them had parted, and they ended where they started. Disagreement over choice of life, choice of hardship. And though this is the first choice that mother really shared, or had to call her own because the others ain't appeal to be her own, but rather forceful guidance that established results of her religion and forced her own bad habits. She questioned if the choices she was going with was hers. Did she really want this delivery to occur? Cause when you think about it, it's this baby she's gon' serve for more years than her own body slammed upon the side. But now she cannot question as time moves into fragments. Her water broke, oh no, they called her mother when it happened.
Hi, yes, is this Wisdom? Yeah, your daughter's giving birth and we're afraid she might not make it.
She had a final chance to see her daughter and she blew it. She didn't wanna push, might wanna be a nuisance, but now they saying push, and every push she gets, she's losing herself within this battle. She views an end conclusion, and every melody replays. Her soul mother is bruising. This battle she ain't winning, and she's through with abusing. Her body has a BPM below her normal cruising. And finally she pushes, her final push producing a baby boy delivered. Tears of joy and turn to gas. Nurse screaming turns to music, cause life and death influence mother's final decision when a prayer came alas. When this baby has slipped, ain't even get to name it. Changes in wisdom, her daughter skipped between the grass, so now nobody wins. Mother's soul will not descend for a new life to begin. It took her old one to pass.
Dear Father, whose kingdom is to reign, tell me why no answer when I'm calling on your name. You've risen though I've fallen, it's temptation that we claim. Left me here for day, you treat us all the same. Dear Father, you persecute my brain. Why you never bother trying to heal my little pain? Universal knowledge, though it's Catholic I've abolished. You know it's only bad time I've seen throughout this phase.